Welcome everybody to the Latiners Network. My name is Jose and this is my review for Venom: The Last Dance. The trilogy is complete here, of course, from the Venom series. A series which, I liked the first one. It was fine. It was entertaining, I guess, nothing to write home about. Wasn't a great film by any stretch of the imagination. The second one took a little step back for me. I still enjoyed it. I think that was Woody Harrelson and Venom Carnage. I enjoyed that one. Again, has all kinds of issues, both of them do, and it's silly at times and ridiculous, but it works because overall, no matter what, you still entertained. And that's thanks to the efforts of Tom Hardy's Tom Brady in the wrong sport, of Tom Hardy here playing Eddie Brock, of course, and his relationship with Venom, right? This symbiote who's attached to him, this parasite, if you will. And their banter back and forth has always been well done, despite how the movie kind of is put together. Of course, Tom Hardy returns in this one, and presumably the last one of this trilogy. At least, I heard conflicting reports about whether they're going to continue the series or continue it, Venom, and being in other films, other Sony properties in terms of the Spider-Man universe or whatever. But the time will tell. But nonetheless, we got Tom Hardy here. Is still in Mexico, hiding after the events of Venom and Carnage. He's being sought after by the authorities because I forgot the guy's name, but the cop who presumably died in the second one, it's been pinned on him, and he's being sought out. So he's trying to hide out, but at the same time, they learn that there's a new villain out there in the ether, if you will, in the world which Venom comes from, which needs Venom. He's the key to unlocking him. He's been imprisoned, and he sends his creature out to go find Venom. Venom has to, kind of hide from everybody apparently, and eventually, save the world, right? That's what these movies are usually about here. Very simple premise, and that's okay. It doesn't need to be anything complex, and it shouldn't be anything complex. Now, I'll say this because this movie's all over the place. It's just not a great film, but who are we kidding? Do you really expect Venom to be a great film? No, right? And I think it's in line with the other two. I thought I liked this better than the second one. I don't know if I liked it better than the first. It's been a while since I've seen the first, so it's hard for me to make that comparison. But listen, it's all over the place tonally. I don't know what the hell is going on here at times. It seemed like going from scene to scene is like little small vignettes, and you just kind of put them all together, right? And ultimately, although there is a pretty cool third act and a lot of cool stuff that goes on, and some of the action pieces in the third act really work, but how it got there is just, I don't even know. I mean, it's a weird film, dopey and silly at times with ridiculous characters, but in the end, it's still entertaining. Although there's still funny scenes in there, funny moments, and you laugh. Even the third act that put one particular scene which I really enjoyed. And that's the best you can say about this. It's an entertaining mess, right? And if you enjoyed you're fans of the first two films, you will probably really like this one. If you weren't a fan of the first two, this is not going to change your mind by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, listen, the beginning is in Mexico, then now he ends up on, seeing the trailer, the scene with the plane. He's in the middle of nowhere. He meets this weird family who's just going down to Area 51 for whatever, because they want to see aliens. At least the father of the family does, and they're just a very weird family. End up in Vegas, and it's just ridiculous, but yeah, funny, but just ridiculous and stupid dancing number, which is funny, but it seems like it belongs in a completely different film. And it just these scenes are up and down. I don't know what the hell is going on, what they were trying to do, and ultimately get you to the third act, and when it does take place, of course, in the Area 51. Yeah, it's bizarre, man. It really is, and it's not a good movie. It's not a good movie. I'm not gonna kid anybody here, but it is an entertaining one. I know it's kind of contradictory, but this is your classic Taco Bell film, right? It's made of shit. Probably doesn't taste that great, but it's 2 in the morning, you're drunk, and goddamn, that shit really tastes good at that time. This is exactly what this is. It's bad. It's got made of bad stuff, but you still enjoy it. I was laughing at times, and again, that third act I thought really saved the film for being a total disaster. So, all that being said, well, before I get to that, there are two end credit scenes. Both are a waste of time. The first one, maybe, but the last one, whatever. But just letting you know, you can stick around, but you're wasting 10 minutes of your lives. You really are. But all that being said, if you're, again, a fan of the Venom films, go out and watch it. Enjoy it. Have fun. Again, I was still entertained despite that this movie is in a vacuum, garbage. But it's still fun. What can I tell you? I'm laughing at times, I have a smile at times, despite all the crap that's on the screen, the terrible writing. But again, if you're a big fan of it, go check it out. If you're not, avoid it. If you do go watch it, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe below and feed money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.